Hello, thank you for being here with me. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot, and I'm going to be doing a reading for all the Gemini placements. Hello, Geminis. Thanks so much for being here. Welcome, any cross watchers. We're going to take a look at 2023 for you, Geminis. We're going to look at what the universe is trying to, what is no longer serving you from 2022, right? So what's time to be rid of? What new energies are coming in for 2023. And then the third row, we're going to look at advice, guidance on how you can help move these energies out that are no longer serving you from 2022 and welcome in the new energies for 2023. I'm going to start with the Oracle deck, and then I've got 5 of my tarot decks to the right of me. I pre-shuffled them. I'm not going to use all of them, but I am just going to pick see which ones I am guided to. That's why I kind of got them all there. So let's see. All right, we have adventure for what is leaving you from 2022. What's no longer serving adventure. So maybe you traveled a lot. Maybe you had to travel for work, or you were going on vacations. But in 2023, it's going to be more stable. Okay, 2023, we're bringing in healing. Okay, I'm just getting a lot of movement with this adventure card. It's possible you just had to be in a lot of different places. You were needed by a lot of different people. Let's see, advice, guidance for Geminis, please. Nature. All right, so being out in nature is going to help this healing process in 2023. It might be a big shift for you to go from adventure, and I feel like lots of traveling. It doesn't have to be overseas or anything. It could just be a lot of going back and forth. But I feel in 2023, the energies that are trying to come in are much more grounded, more solid, and they're enabling you to do some healing. So possibly you had to travel, maybe you didn't really want to be traveling, or it wasn't necessarily something you wanted to be doing. And then advice, guidance on how to help these energies along is being in nature. I feel like Gemini's being outside is going to be very beneficial for you in 2023. All right, I'm going to go with this deck. Let's see, what do we have on the bottom? Yeah, 9 of Wands. See, it's kind of the energy I'm getting here with this adventure card, what's leaving you. I feel like you had to do a lot of traveling and take journeys that you didn't really want to take. 10 of Coins, this could have had to do with your family, having to travel long distances to see family. It's possible, matriarch, patriarch of the family was passing, and you were dealing with the house, taking care of, the legal aspects of what that entails. Yeah. I don't know, it just feels, this adventure card, this section, it just feels like unwanted adventure. But let's see. Let's take a look. For Geminis, is energies from 2022 no longer serve for 2023. The 8 of Cups. You had to walk away from some relationships, I feel, in 2022. I feel like this has already happened. Like you walked away from relationships that you saw were no longer serving you. You might have even walked away from material items. I see you really leaving something behind, but I feel like that's why this healing card came out, because it's not going to be as chaotic. I mean, we'll see as I pull some tarot, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be as chaotic. 2023 is not going to be as chaotic as 2022. It's slowing down so that you can heal from some sort of loss. Page of Wands. Let's see here. Got one more for Gemini placements. King of Coins. I feel like some of you lost a father or a grandfather, but most of you I'm getting a father figure. If that is your story, I'm very sorry, but I feel like in 2023 you're going to be able to calm down from that loss. I feel like, with this Page of Wands coming out, there was just a lot of fertile movement. This Page of Wands and the Adventure card almost feel the same to me right now. Yeah, I really feel like you had to step up and be the financial leader, the financial support, take control over some sort of, it feels like a family situation. I'm not going to take that because it just kind of fell out there. Okay, let's see. For 2023, healing. What is coming in for Gemini? What is the universe bringing in for Gemini placements 2023? What is this? Okay, the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is saying it's bringing in healing from being trapped in your mind. Eight of Swords. I almost feel like, Gemini, you had to create some sort of mental obstacle courses to deal with whatever heaviness was going on in 2022. I just feel like you had to be so many places at once and fill so many roles, and I feel like you're going to be untangling that in 2023. You're going to have the time. You're not going to have to be filling all these roles anymore. Whatever happened it's done. Let's see. Yeah, see the Hangman. Gaining enlightenment. Being able to, right, he's put himself in this position to gain enlightenment. I see you guys doing like yoga, Pilates, stretching, getting back in touch with your body as well as your mind. It's almost like you had to operate on autopilot in 2022 because of something. And the Eight of Wands. So we have 3 eights coming out. Eights are about natural cycles in tarot. I think of eights as, sevens are magical. I think of eights as the magic in motion. Something is being reset, restructured. In 2023, it's coming back to its natural cycle. There's something that feels very calm about this road. Even though I know we have the Eight of Swords, which is, blindfold and she's trapped in her mind, but I feel like that's, again, what you're healing from. I feel like that's going to be part of your process in 2023 is taking the blindfold off and, like I said, kind of untangling all of the mazes that you had to create in your head. And the Hangman, really nice energy. Like I said, very calm, gaining enlightenment, I feel, from undoing your mind. And yeah, I see you, maybe you start taking, a yoga class out in nature, or some sort of body movement, not like dance, nothing quick. This is all very slow, methodical, maybe even some sort of Tai Chi. Something, I see you just getting very reconnected to your body and your mind. And the Eight of Wands. So there is fast movement here in 2023, but I don't feel that it's unwelcomed or overwhelming like it was in 2022. Wow. We have the Moon, bottom. Now, lots of emotions I feel that you're unpacking. So let's see. This Nature card. I love that this Nature card came out now that we've got a little more of this spread, because it really feels like being outside in a calm, relaxed environment around like new growth, around plants, around flowers. It's going to really help. With the Five of Wands coming out reversed here. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, what that's saying is that competition is not the answer. You're feel like you're going to be spending more time alone in your own energy in 2023. I think it's going to get you back in touch with your heart space, with your desires. Two of Wands, you could find yourself maybe planning, beginning to think about where you want to travel or where you want to go, what your next step is. Six of Wands. You could by doing this, because I do see you getting back in touch, like I said, with who you are. And I almost feel like by doing that, you might become, you become triumphant and victorious in something with the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is also, for me, kind of an accidental leader card. You could find people really, I don't know, liking what you're planning with the Two of Wands. Yeah, this could bring in a union or some sort of work opportunity that's something you've always wanted. And, Gemini, again, that comes in because you really get back in touch with yourself in 2023. I feel like you're not running around as much. All right, let's clarify and get a little more information here. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Pentacles and the Moon. With that Moon card there again, you've been trying to figure something out. I feel like you think that certain truths have been hidden from you. But I think, especially with the Hangman in the center of your spread, I think if that is the truth, I think all will be revealed in 2023. It's like you'll get your answers. Yeah, all right, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the Eight of Cups. This feels like, Gemini, the most, so far, the most relaxed, energy-wise reading that I've done of these. So let's see, the Eight of Cups here. What is this Eight of Cups for Gemini? Placements, please. What is no longer serving? Gemini placements for 2022. Eight of Cups. Eight of Wands. There's that super quick movement that I was feeling with this adventure card. So again, another 8 coming out. Overall, a cycle being, something being reset to its natural cycle in 2023. But the Eight of Cups with the Eight of Wands, this is what, it almost feels like you had to flee a situation. And I don't, that's, take it how it resonates, because I don't know why I'm seeing with the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, there was a darkness for some of you that you were living with. Some of you it was a person, a relationship, the Two of Cups. Yeah, with the Five of Cups. It's like you it's not like fleeing the scene of the crime. It doesn't feel like there was a crime there. It's just that it feels like that there was a darkness that you had to, it almost felt like you had to escape from. And you did it quickly. That's why it almost feels like there was a death, because it feels like there was something that you were almost forced to leave behind and to do very fast in a really quick way. For some of you, you had to end a relationship really quickly. Maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it was an abusive relationship, or there was something you felt unsafe, so you left very quickly. But for others of you, I just feel like the Two of Cups at the bottom is indicating that it was an emotional, loving connection. Again, it could have been a parent passing unexpectedly, or a mentor figure of yours. Okay, let's see what this Page of Wands is. Because this Page of Wands to me feels like you all over the place. And there's bunny rabbits on the Page of Wands card here, 3 of them. And they can symbolize fertility. Oops, sorry about that. But they can also symbolize nervous energy, right? Anxious energy. If you think about a rabbit, and the way it moves, they move very quick. It's chaotic. Yes, see, the Four of Wands. This had to do something with your home. Something with your home environment was chaotic. Maybe someone, for some of you, there was a baby brought into your home. Your partner had a baby. People you live with, a baby was like introduced into your home as an addition to the family, and it was chaotic. That's for some of you. For others, it wasn't a child. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. There's some... You were defending yourself from some sort of heartbreak. You're not going to have to do that in 2023. It could be part of what you're healing from. But whatever chaotic energy, chaotic creative energy, maybe someone was starting a business in your home. Someone that you live with was starting a business, and it was just very chaotic. There were people in and out. I don't know why I'm seeing like part of your home being an office, and I don't know, not necessarily someone having business meetings, but people like sitting around a conference table, something that you would maybe see in an office, like a whiteboard and stuff, except it's in the home. This could have been something that was successful, but it was still that chaotic, all over the place energy, other energies coming into your home, lots of spontaneity. Okay, let's see. King of Coins. What is this energy? The King of Coins. This feels like someone. High Priestess. Okay, so it's possible for some of you Geminis, there was a King of Coins character, person. Could have been an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. But it seems like a masculine energy. It was a boss. Some of you feel that, or for some of you, your boss, or I don't know why I feel like saying someone that is higher ranking than you. So for some of you, you could be in the military, but you felt like they were keeping secrets with the High Priestess, like they were keeping secrets from you. And I almost feel like, again, I said like you get the answers. The Hangman, you realize what these secrets are. Maybe you think that it's possible someone has been withholding money from you, or withholding a promotion, a raise, or some sort of, like if you're in a family with multiple siblings, let's say, and you should have been like next in line to receive some sort of, I don't know if your family has a business, like you were the brother or you were the child that was going to receive it after someone after someone maybe passes away, but you didn't get what you thought was rightfully yours, is what I'm getting. But you find out why in 2023, or you get the answers in 2023 with the Hangman. You become enlightened to why, to what happened. And the Sun with the Ace of Cups. There definitely could have been new life created in 2022 as well. Okay, let's see. What is this Eight of Swords? The healing. Because I feel like this is you, like I said, really undoing that maze that you had to create. I feel like part of you having to create that maze was this King of Coins, High Priestess energy. Yeah, see, it had to do with it was a relationship or a legal matter with this card coming out. I really feel that. Maybe there was a judge, like you felt like there was a judgment, you were in court or something, and you feel like the judge should have made a different decision, or someone withheld evidence. I know this is getting a little specific, but it's coming out that way because something was kept. There was a knowledge. There was a knowledge of something that was kept from you, or at least that's what it's coming out as. The Eight of Swords with Justice, yes. So if this is not a legal matter, you are going to be more balanced in your headspace in 2023. Some of you could go on a trip, could like take a solo, 1 week vacation or something. Maybe some of you just get in the car and drive, or you fly somewhere, the Eight of Wands. Possibly you travel overseas. Yeah, because see, the Two of Wands, I do see you planning. They said something your heart desires. The Two of Wands can be a card of planning it's the beginning of a journey, right? So you could, the advice guidance here, planning a vacation might be a good idea. It would be very successful. Yeah, I like that Justice card came out. So if there was a legal matter, it feels like if it's not, if a judgment isn't overruled, or if something doesn't change and it doesn't balance out in the material world, I feel like Gemini, at least in 2023, you figure out mentally what's going on. Like you find out what the secret is, I feel, especially with this Hangman. Let's see what this Hangman is right in the center of your spread here. Hangman for Gemini placements, please. Hangman for Gemini placements. The Ten of Swords. There's some deep, deep hurt that you uncover in 2023. Very deep. Deception. You realize that people have deceived you. People have stabbed you in the back. I'm not trying to be a downer here, but it's just what's coming out. I don't feel like this. I'm not going to say I feel like it affects you, because it very much does. But I feel like the reasons that you are able to see this and you become enlightened to who has wronged you in the past, and I feel like there are friends or people around you that you realize have stabbed you in the back. Wow, yeah, we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. 9 and 10 of Swords. Lots of mental activity here. And these are your cards too, Gemini. The 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. But I know this is going to sound weird, but I feel like you're ready for this information because we have the Hangman here. You're ready to see the light, as it were. And unfortunately, it's dark. This feels like a bit of a dark night of the soul right in the center of your spread. But you're enlightened. You're ready for it. You are ready to see the truth of certain situations. Okay, what is this Eight of Wands? What is this Eight of Wands? So there's quick movement, again, in 2023. But quick movement about what? Wow, the Six of Wands again. So the Six of Wands twice. A card, again, victory, triumph, being a leader. Any more for the Eight of Wands? What's this about? Yeah, the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is also underneath this Three of Coins here. The Three of Wands. After you realize that you have this Hangman, 10 of Swords experience, I feel like there's something emboldens you to send messages, to communicate, to possibly, I don't really see you communicating your feelings, but there's some sort of communication that I feel you initiate, and it's successful. Like the way that, perhaps the way that you communicate changes in 2023 because of this enlightenment here in the center of your spread. And you're able to get more done. You find that you're victorious in situations that maybe you weren't before. Maybe situations even that you had to walk away from in 2022. Now now there's success where there wasn't. I feel like there is success coming in for you in 2023. All right, let's look at this Five of Wands reversed with nature. Five of Wands reversed with nature. Gemini placements, please. Ten of Cups. All right. Anything else? Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, I feel like this is not a year for competition for you. It's not, the Five of Wands is playful competition, but it can, it can be upside down. It can be that competition that leads to, words being exchanged that we wish we could take back later. It can lead to, it can become not friendly competition. And with it reversed, I feel like this is almost coming as a warning to say, no competing this year. If you had to compete last year, you're a naturally competitive person, or you've just found yourself in competition with others in the past, I feel like that's not going to serve you in 2023. I feel like your happiness and emotions, you really need to concentrate on your emotions, I feel. Even though we don't have a lot of cup cards out here with the Ten of Cups coming here, I feel like the advice here is that you will, it's almost not advice, but the message is that you will find emotional contentment and bliss in not competing. Yeah, I feel like competing, like if it's almost like if you engage, you're going to be left out in the cold. It's time to get back to a more grounded, more balanced, right? The Justice card there, and healing. More balanced place in your mind, and I feel like you will most naturally become reconnected or more deeply connected to your emotions. Spending time with family. I see you spending time with family, but not even large groups. In more intimate settings, just like 3 or 4 of you. Okay, let's see with the Two of Wands. This, I feel like the advice and guidance here is to plan a vacation. Something relaxing, something that is in nature. And the Knight of Pentacles, like the Knight of Pentacles moves very, very slowly. He plans everything step by step. The Two of Wands is a card of planning. So I feel like in 2023, since you're going to have more time to relax into yourself, feel like it's saying planning a vacation or planning a trip or just making plans in general, writing things down as opposed to having it all in your head. It's almost like connecting your heart to the day just by writing down, like, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What vacations do you want to take? Or how do you want to spend your day? It's not about how anyone else wants you to spend it. How do you want to spend it? And really focusing on that. I almost feel like getting a notepad and just going and sitting outside and doing that exercise would be beneficial. So the Knight of Pentacles, say, moves very slow, but it's very practical, realistic planning, financial planning, knowing exactly, having a spreadsheet of like exactly what everything's going to cost. Anything else for the Two of Wands? And if this is it could be you planning a business as well. Because I saw the Six of Wands as possibly some sort of successful business that happens when you simply start doing the planning. Again, the Knight of Pentacles, very grounded planning. So that's the advice there. Let's see what the Six of Wands is here. Because this is triumph. This is, I feel like, you being a leader, not being afraid to go out, to look your best, not holding yourself back. Right? So we have the Six of Wands with the Four of Cups. Oh, sorry. Six of Wands with the Four of Cups. So I feel like it's saying to be patient, don't hold yourself back from success. Don't withdraw from it. I almost feel like you're afraid to be seen, because I could see you being seen in the spotlight here with the Six of Wands coming out twice. And I feel like part of that, the Four of Cups coming out, it's almost like you don't want it. You don't want victory. You don't want to be seen as a victor or as as triumphant. But I feel like that, that could just also be the warning of no competition. Because I see down here you being very patient, and the King of Pentacles. I almost now see this King of Pentacles as you being very patient while money and finances come together, because the advice is to plan something, or what's going to help with this energy and welcoming it in is to plan something, again, very practical, grounded, stable. So maybe it's not a vacation. If it is, I'm just thinking do it in a practical, do it in that way. But this could be you making business plans. And I feel like there's a warning here to not to not pull away from your success. And I feel like the answer to that is this Temperance card down here. Just being patient with yourself and not making impulsive or rash decisions. I don't think spontaneity is going to be a good thing in 2023. I feel like it's a very slow, step-by-step energy that is going to reset and rebalance you and bring you lots of success in 2023 if you want it. It looks like it's there to me. All right, Geminis, thanks so much for being here. This is what I have for you for 2023. I will be back doing moon phase readings. Have a wonderful, happy, healthy New Year's.